Welcome back, family and friends, to another episode of Independent Joe. This is Patreon Live, so I'm doing what I just started up recently, where I do live reviews for patrons. After I do the live review, then I post it to Facebook. I use this as somewhat as help, as something to give back, and also so that if there's any questions on anything that I'm tasting, my patrons can help me out by giving me questions if they have any. And it's not necessary. Just if something comes up, then I have something more to talk about. Maybe I'm missing something. So it's really awesome to be able to do this. Northwest Bourbon and Sugar Kitty are in the house. Love you guys. Appreciate you for stopping in to watch this review live. Do it just for you guys. So I actually wasn't going to do it. I was going to do the live tomorrow. I was feeling a little lazy, but then had my wife in my ear telling me,
so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
So I had to do it. So here I am doing the review. I did a little bit of research. I just posted an hour ago that I was going to do it Patreon Live, and so it was kind of hard. I had to get like all the research done and all this, and it is just glad I did it now, especially with her yelling at me that way. It was causing some
emotional damage. You want some therapy?
Yeah. So, hey, but I got rhino skin. I'm a little tough. I may seem a little voluptuous and soft on the outside, but I got a hardcore hard. You know what I mean. So, but I appreciate you guys. So let's get into this. I do want to give a shout out not only to the awesome patrons who love you guys. Can't thank you enough for your support. But also a new subscriber, Hal Jarvis. Now Jarvis it's not the same Jarvis that Iron Man uses for the voice of Jarvis. So it's not the same person. At least I don't think so. Let us know in the comments, Jarvis. Really appreciate you though. Thank you for taking this journey with me. So can't wait to interact with you more in the future. All right, so let's see, patrons, subscribers, thank you, and let's get into the whiskey. All right, so this is Freddie Knows Baby Little Book. It's called Little Book because his granddaddy Booker nicknamed him Little Book. It doesn't really say why he named him a Little Book, but this one right here is this version 6 is supposed to pay homage to, or the Little Book series is supposed to pay homage to Freddie Knows' grandfather Booker. So I think that's pretty awesome way to show homage to somebody you love and somebody you care about. But all right, so let's get into what is chapter 6. Chapter 6 is 5 different what they call liquid streams. Liquid streams kind of seems kind of weird to call it. I mean, I would think that they would just call them 5 different whiskeys, but liquid streams it is. They put them in these nice little packages. You got the little boxes that you got here. This one is the one it came in, as you can see, and that is the To the Finish Little Book's got some nice packaging. Some would call it marketing, and I would say probably because I mean a lot of people would throw these away, but you could actually make stuff out of these. You could use them as a canoe for mice. You could use it for a canoe for mice. You can and all I can think of is a canoe for mice. I don't know why. It's weird. So 5 different liquid streams. So first liquid stream, first 4 liquid streams are 4 different 4-year whiskeys. Each of these finished differently, in one of them being Cherrywood Staves. It was finished in Cherrywood Staves. They're straight malt whiskeys finished in cherrywood staves. Then we got another 4-year whiskey, straight malt whiskey, finished in applewood smoked barrels. The other one is in hickory smoked barrels. And then another stream, if you will, is finished in maplewood staves. That's 4. And then the 5th stream is the Kentucky straight bourbon. That's all they called it, was just a Kentucky straight bourbon. So 4 malt whiskeys blended in with, and finished, blended in with 1 straight bourbon. So excited to taste it. Like I said, my wife, I wasn't going to do the live today. I was going to do it tomorrow, but she let me know I should do it, so we did it. And I'm kind of happy she did. She really wanted to taste this one, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the nose here. This is recipe 63. It's inspired by Freddie No's 2 passions, which is cooking and whiskey. If you go to the Booker's site and go under Little Book, it'll also give you a story of how, with the traditions and how they brought family together with different recipes and cooking. And this is kind of what they used, or what he used as a memory to inspire this whiskey here. It's to the finish. That's what it's called, to the finish. And it's completed by using the smoke and flavor of hardwoods. Now, they don't give us the mash bills of all the different whiskeys that they put in here, which is fine. They don't put the percentages of how much of the apple smoked barrels, vice hickory smoked barrels, vice the rest of them is in this blend. That would be kind of nice to know, but hey, it's not like they're not trying to give us as much information as they can. They put all that information, as far as what I gave you so far, on the tag, so it makes it easier. They also put the tasting notes and stuff. They didn't look at that part, so most of my stuff is going to be generic. Is it good or is it not good? So here we go. Let's go on the nose. I started smelling it already. This has a nice peppery spice on the nose, not too overwhelming. I mean, this is at 117.4 proof. So this is not one of your easy sippers, especially on your first taste. Luckily for me, I've had maybe 1 or 2 pours before this, not of this, but of something else, to get my palate a little bit more acclimated. So I'm not on camera having that shock face, what I normally do, because almost everything is a fresh crack and a fresh palate. This one is, I wanted to try it, and because it's more of a finished whiskey, I'm going to get a lot of the, I kind of want my palate tamed. I want to see if I can try to find some of those, if it helps with it not being me worrying about how much heat or how hot it is on the first sip. But you get some pepper, nice pepper, like really nice, sweet. You do get some of those, that wood influence, definitely. If that's what they were trying to do, you get a lot of that. Don't get too much of the peanuts that you would normally get on a bean product. But it's really nice. Really want to taste this right now, but let me see if anybody's asked me any questions. I don't want to miss that. Northwest Bourbon. Let's see. Did you just refer to yourself as voluptuous? I hate to. It's voluptuous Joe. Sure, Kitty hit it right on the nose. Appreciate you guys. I got a better place for mice than my canoe. Leave those mice alone. Well, cats got to eat, right? I just don't want anybody's feelings hurt.
It isn't fair.
Yeah. So Just don't want that to happen. We everybody has their animals that they love, and some people like mice. I mean, I'm not one kind of. Have you ever seen that video with the ferrets when they go after? I mean, they attack everything. It's crazy. Rabbits, mice, rats, and it's like they are relentless. Go on YouTube, and I mean, you're on YouTube, but go on YouTube and. The ferrets and those little pets that everybody has they look so cuddly. Man, those things are ferocious. Anyways, I just got off track. All right, so little book. All right, so the nose we know is inviting. I'm going to go ahead and go on the palate. Cheers to you all. Thank you, patrons. Listed all the way around the squared circle here. And let me just go ahead and on this taste, man. It smells so nice. Cheers, everybody. Very, very nice, peppery spice. Getting some of that youth as it's coming all over the tongue. It's dissipating. The flavor's still there, but you're getting some of that graininess still on the tongue because it is a 4-year whiskey. I think they were trying to show that no matter if it's a young whiskey, how they can make it have a older whiskey feel on this one right here is what I thought when I read it on what they're trying to accomplish with some of these younger whiskeys. And of course, when you're looking at buying something like this, because a lot of people hate the price points that whiskey is put at. It's because it's all over the place. I mean, you have 2-year whiskeys at $80. You have 4-year whiskeys now coming out at $120, and higher. So these ones right here have special meaning. They put a lot of effort into it. So you would kind of have to assume, especially having to have 4 different blends mixed in with different finishes, and then you get a 5-year, and then you're doing all this stuff. I mean, you kind of have to assume that they are going to charge a premium price. As much as we don't like that, we can appreciate what they're trying to do. They're trying to make something to where somebody might find this very enjoyable. It didn't really dry. I know that's what I was trying to figure out by yapping all this time. I was trying to see how well it would stand up. Stands up pretty well. I mean, as I keep talking, it makes me want to have another drink, another sip, so I could refresh those flavors that are coming through. You definitely get a lot of oak. You definitely get some of that corn that's overshadowed by a lot of that pepper, that sweet corn. And then when you go back and smell it, you get more of that rich aroma. And I think when they were telling that story about how they use different recipes to bring up different flavor profiles within foods, and how you're in the kitchen and you're doing all this stuff, blending stuff together to come out with something that's enjoyable for everybody. And I think this is one of those things, and I think that's what they were saying, that they had said, written down actually, and said that this is one of those ones where it's good as far as flavor, where it ain't too much to handle as far as heat versus flavor, where you can actually enjoy it if you're a newcomer or if you're a seasoned whiskey taster. So really nice, really good flavors coming through. I can see the youth. I can feel and see and understand the youth within this whiskey. It is a younger whiskey. It does have that meaty Kentucky flavor profile that I like, where it's a lot of sweet meat. Just a really overall good flavor going down the gullet into this region here that and it's really smooth. But but there is also that heat, that warmth that people like. So I think as this opens up, I think it'll be a lot better. Right now, it would be a hard, like if I tasted it first, it would be kind of hard to make that decision. But I could see this as it sits in the glass bottle, and then through time with air and maybe sips here and there, I think it'll settle down a little bit. But again, that youth does come through as far as the flavor, the graininess. There is a lot of grain that overwhelms the tongue. So it's not too bad. You know, some people might drink it and, you know, because of the heat might get a little bit, might have some feelings towards it. So I forgot that the Blanton's bottle was on there still, but yeah. So, you know, so many people might have those type of feelings, or they might
You sit on a throne of lies.
They very well might think I sit on a throne of lies, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of greeniness. There's a lot of, but there's also a nice overwhelming flavor that comes through. Let's see. I still have a Booker's 2014. I should probably crack it soon. Yeah, definitely, brother. Definitely. Man, I normally don't do this on the live streams, but I want to go ahead and show everybody who's here right now, just hanging out. I show other people on here, but they're lurking. But that's fine. That's fine. And Northwest Bourbon, of course, is here. He's driving home from work, so that's okay. It's all right. He's texting and driving, everybody. He's texting and driving. Not to throw you out there like that, Northwest Bourbon. But don't do that. Don't do that. Get home safely. But so that's it, folks. Sorry if this video didn't really answer too many questions. But it is nice on the nose. I give it that 100%. I like the flavors that come through on the nose, but on the palate, it does start off fine, but then once it starts to dissipate and the flavors are just, it leaves a little bit to be desired, if you will. I don't know, but I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I'm mad that I bought it, because I'm glad that I have it. But you know, at these price points, you kind of understand where people will say, you know, I'm not going to buy that because I could buy this or that or the other thing. Well, yeah, you can. You could buy anything you want, actually, you know, and you save money, but that doesn't mean you're going to get what's in this bottle. You don't. Everything kind of changes, you know. So, but anyways, I digress, and I really appreciate all of you. Love you guys. Love you patrons. Love you subscribers, and everybody else. Come join the family. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Comment. Let me know if you've had Little Book 6. Let me know if you had any other Little Books, and then you know, tell me what you think of them. Tell me which. I actually haven't had one of these. The 2018. I'm only missing one or two. Am I missing two? I'm missing two. So I'm missing the 17 and the 19. So I gotta find those. I doubt I will, but if I find them, then I find them. If not, you know, it's all right. But I really appreciate you all. Let me stop. I'm gonna sit down with it. I'll probably put in the notes later on if I sat with it, maybe in the comments or something. But hopefully I'll be able to maybe find maybe more flavors and stuff like that. But for now, it's just this nice sweet pepper, sweet oak, grainy, and drinks somewhat hot. And I don't know if this would be for the unexperienced whiskey drinker if they would just think it's just too hot. So Eric, don't worry, brother. I will get you hand delivery of some of this when I send you your other samples. I'll get you out some. So appreciate you all. Love you all. Have a good morning, afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. And I'll see you on the next one. And let me go ahead and where is it at? It's signed.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, damn. All right, so that was the wrong one. I apologize. I'm always doing this. I think it's
Marines always be, baby.
Oh, great. No, not that one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right. Appreciate you all. Love you. Thank you. Have a great evening. Hope your Thanksgiving was awesome. I got, mine was awesome. Got to spend it with the in-laws and the family. So I love you guys. Thank you and appreciate you all for watching. Take care.